The final piece of the Monsterverse puzzle has arrived.
Welcome back, sir. All systems for gaming will be prepared in a few minutes. For now, feel free to grab a cup of coffee and have a good day.
Hey everyone, Mike here. Welcome back to the Marvel Man Cave. And today I thought I would show off the steelbook that I got in just a couple days ago of Godzilla King of Monsters. This was the Manta Lab limited edition release, and it is the last steelbook that I needed to complete the steelbook collection of my Monsterverse collection. So as you can see, I did already unbox it, but I haven't really looked into it, so I thought I would share that on camera with you. I will note, I don't know if it really comes up on camera, but this port here, I think that happened because if some of the plastic is coming off or the clear overcoat is coming off on this one, but I'm pretty sure that's my fault when I was taking the, not the sticker, but the bag off of it. Had a little bit of rubber and it got caught on the front, and then I just noticed that it was coming off. So a little bit of damage, but I'm totally blaming that on me, but it's not that big a deal for me either. Figured if you want to see the specs and everything, you can feel free to pause the camera. So as usual, you get the little Manta Lab exclusive, I don't know, lenticular. It's not really a sticker unless this stuff comes off the back, but you know, whatever this is, that comes with it. And then you got a set of stickers, which is actually pretty cool. They're clear. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I can see me putting that Godzilla sticker up somewhere. I thought this was really cool. But this is the way it looks. Let me make sure to get the glare off. The front, there's the back, the top. Let me show you the side, make sure get it that way. And then there's that. So it comes with a little book. And then this is a limited edition one. I got 626 of however many they made. But yeah, I got this one. I've gotten a couple Manta Lab. I got the WandaVision Manta Lab, and then I have the Moon Knight one-click set that I got from Manta Lab too. So I've gotten a few things from them. I opted for this one because this was the last steelbook. Well, not at the time. At the time, I still needed King Kong and maybe one other one, but when this went up for order, I figured, I was like, well, it's probably going to be able to get this for cheaper than I would be able to get the original steelbook online, and I can go ahead and get it. And I got to pick what cover I want and all that, so I went ahead and opted for this. And it turns out when it comes in, it completes my Monsterverse collection. But it comes in this nice chunky box, good thick box, and then here's the actual steelbook itself. This is the cover I opted for. All the stuff on the back. And then on the inside, this is what it looks like when you open it up. So I'm sure these are art cards, and we'll get to the book in a second. The disc out. Not much in the way of art on the disc, just blue and green. This is the interior art on it. So pretty cool. And I should point out the Godzilla King of Monsters. I don't know if that, let me see if I can catch the light just right. Maybe it pops up, but that is embossed just a little, maybe a little bit. When you catch the light, you can kind of see, but that is embossed a little bit as well. Overall, it's a really nice set. I do like the Manta Labs that I have for WandaVision and Moon Knight, like I said, and I really appreciate them. And it was, I think I ended up paying around like $80 for it. I was actually kind of surprised because I wasn't sure if I was going to have to pay extra for tariffs, but or if I was going to get a note when it hit customs, but I got nothing, and it's here, so that's good. It looks like we got some more of these. I think I got this with the Moon Knight, or I got this with something else recently, or saw it, but they come with these little cards. They all have Godzilla King of Monsters on the back, so, and then we have him. So these are characters, obviously, from the movie. These little, like, I don't know what you call them, character cards. And obviously the one that everybody wants. It's a little surprising they go with the humans for the most part, because who really watches Godzilla movies for the humans? I know you got to have some talking and stuff like that, but, and that's all of them. But for the most part, like, I would have probably rather have the monsters. I mean, at least we got Godzilla, but I would have probably rather have like Ghidorah and Mothra and some of the other monsters that they had in this rather than the humans. I don't know. What do you think? Do you watch these monster movies because you want to care about the humans? Not the American versions. I would say Godzilla Minus One is a very good human story, but these movies, not so much. But yeah, so here's the definitely art cards for that, and they all have the movie title on the back. They all look the same there. So we got King Ghidorah, if I can get it out, and another one, Ghidorah. And actually, it seems like maybe they're all of this one. At least that one's got Godzilla on it. And I can't remember the name. Help me out if you know. I cannot remember the name of this monster from the movie, but obviously he lit whatever country that was in on fire. That was a pretty cool scene. And then this looks like we have Mothra, the birth that took place as well. So pretty cool. Obviously, it's art cards. I mean, you know what you're getting with art cards. It comes in this nice envelope. I will say, like the Manta Labs, what I really enjoy about them, and I think what it kind of just why I keep going back whenever they come out with ones that I like. I don't buy everything that they come out with, but they feel like quality. They don't feel like they're really cheaping out on anything. The steel books look nice. You get the little art cards, but then they're thick cardboard, and so it doesn't feel like they're just like cheap baseball-like cards. And then you get this, and I'm not sure 100% what this is. Obviously, it's a book of some sort, but I'm gonna guess it's just it's just pictures, scenes from the movie, and things like that. I don't know. What do you appreciate more? Would you rather have something like this, or would you rather have like a book that like actually has something like behind the scenes of the movies and things like that? Like, I'd be perfectly honest. I'm flip through this once, and then how many times am I going to flip through it again? Maybe in a few years, something will come up, and I'll be like, oh, I'll look at this again. But it's thick quality paper. It's again, it doesn't feel cheap when you're going through with someone who's worked in print materials before. You can kind of tell the difference between something that's just like paper thin and something that feels a little bit more sturdy. And I would say the stuff that comes from this Manta Lab release definitely feels a little bit more sturdy, and like it's gonna wear well over time. So I think probably what I'll do is on the steelbook, I'm gonna put the stickers in there. Let me see if everybody fits, along with the art cards and those cards, and I'll put my little exclusive thing in there. That way everything can fit. Yep, everything fits really nicely in there. Then probably easier to get the book in with it. And then everything just slides right in. It's a really nice set. What do you think of this set? And I'll show off in the next shot all my Monsterverse collection. So here's the entire set, all 5 movies. So I got Godzilla, and I know someone told me that this actually does make noise, and it does, but the way the battery's in there, I just haven't had the guts to try and replace the battery, because obviously this one's dead. I don't know if I will. I did make a small attempt, but then I got a little nervous because I seemed like I was going to be doing some damage. So wanted to hold off and do that till I felt better in a day. Obviously, the new one that I just got in. And then I showed this off in one of my haul videos, the Kong Skull Island Steelbook. And then I picked up, this one I haven't even opened yet, but I think last year before, I picked up the glow-in-the-dark Godzilla versus Kong. It was, I think, the Walmart exclusive when they released this. I got this, and I think I got Dune Part 1 with these glow-in-the-dark because I didn't have the original Steelbooks that came out. And I just opted, I was like, well, let me get it so I make sure I have it. And so I did that. And then I obviously have New Empire, or the Empire one. God, I don't know how to say it. How do you say it? Godzilla X Kong New Empire. It's called New Empire. Godzilla versus Kong. Seems weird they went with the X, even though I know it's not a versus movie. But this is now my Monsterverse collection complete. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you've watched this far, please consider giving this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and all that jazz. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. And don't forget, collect what you love.